Let's see, we are live. Hold on a second. This is just weird. Oh my goodness gracious. I tell you, sometimes computers and technology can get really weird on you. So I can't see you folks. Well, there you go. So I may not be able to see your comments unless they pop up, but who knows? You never can tell what's going on with this thing. So, good gracious. I'm Dr. Mike. Good to see you. See that. Okay. I'm just trying to play around with the screen here because it's gotten weird on me. Okay. Well, hey there. Okay. So tonight, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can see me. We're going to be using purple. It's the 11. It is the Clary Sage and Violet, a very earthy yet floral fragrance. So thank you. The red is one of my favorites shirts. Hello to everybody who's here. I just been doing a little bit of restocking today, getting our warehouse back in order. Got some new bins, some new organization, new structure. Right. So welcome. If you are here watching me, just say hi. Just type a chat that says hi, please. Because, that kind of stuff is exciting. Hi, Randy. Good to see you, buddy. So, for those of you who, this is going to be spoiler alert. I'm going to try to be spoiler alert time, okay? I have finally decided to start watching the Game of Thrones. I have never watched that series. I know about it. And, there's all kinds, during its heyday. During the heyday, I knew what was going on, but I didn't watch it. So, but I'm watching it now, and there is a character, Outlander. Weird. Hey, Rick. So there's a character in the Game of Thrones, and his name is Jon Snow. He's apparently someone very important. Whatever. He died. He gets stabbed up. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So. He dies, but he's brought back to life by this Red Witch. That's what they call her. A character dies, yes. So, spoiler alert, Jon Snow dies, brought back. Okay, great. But here's an interesting thing that I noticed. When the Red Witch is doing her magic, she cuts his hair a little bit, washes his hair a little bit, and gives him a beard trim. Trims his beard. Of course, she drops it into the fire, which does all kinds of stuff. But, he wakes up with all the hoopla and all the gasping. So, I had a thought. And that thought is, maybe cutting the hair. Yeah. Either cutting the hair or trimming the beard is sort of a magic of renewal. So I got to thinking, because that's what I do when that's what I do when I'm sitting there, because the brain goes a million miles an hour. So this is kind of like my renewal. When I shave, when I do these videos, it's kind of like I'm taking a moment to kind of reset and renew for the year, or for the day, or for the month, or for the week. And also, guess what? We're into spring now, which is renewal for the seasons. So hey, let me tie that all in. How about that? Yep. So renewal is a good thing. It gives you a chance to start over. And by starting over, maybe you've made a mistake. Maybe you will learn from your mistakes. Well, if nobody's shaving an Outlander, I'm not watching it either. But anyway, in Game of Thrones, yes, they do shave, which I think is interesting because I know it's all fantasy and magical land and stuff, but if it's tied to sort of the same time frame that they're in, they're kind of in that 1500s, 1600s, a little better than medieval times, not the restaurant place, but just the time, that it's a little early for them to have straight razors, and they use those all over the place. So it's just crazy. Speaking of straight razors, yeah, I'm glad. Okay, goofball. Yeah, I'm very glad you got that taken care of. Yeah, and yesterday, that's my boo-boo on my finger. In preparing, I was going to tell you all about this anyway. So we have replenished our stock in the Dr. Mike's Old Fashioned Cocktail Shave Stick and the Gin and Tonic Shave Stick. And in preparing to make more, you kind of have to get stuff kind of shredded up and made it so it's ready to go for you when you prepare it. And I stuck my finger, I was trying to clean something and stuck my finger onto a sharp tool and gave myself a nice deep cut on my finger, which doesn't hurt. It's all right. So there you go. How about that? So, Game of Thrones, doing all right. And they do have, they call it dragon glass, which is actually obsidian. And if you happen to have watched some of my panels, you know that obsidian was like one of the very first things people used for knives. They would just break, they break them and they're very sharp. I guess they found some that were broken. They're like, oh, that's very sharp. There you go. Nice. All right. Yeah. Pretty much Game of Thrones is someone's pretty much naked most of the time. Somebody's getting stabbed most of the time. Something's getting cut off of somebody most of the time. And they keep saying winter is coming. And okay, great. And dragons. So that's a good thing. But I digress. So we are in process of finishing up or wrapping up the Dr. Mike's beard line, the beard wash and conditioner and treatment line. We should have that out sooner than later. So that is a very good thing. If you recall, last video was the sort of behind the scenes kind of sample. Trying that out. We're just trying to dial in fragrance now because you don't want it to be Yes, yeah, they did cold water. Yep. You don't want something, it's a wash. It's supposed to be clean, but not like overpowering scent-wise. Right. So we're thinking, maybe a lime, a very, very light lime. We've had that before. People seem to like that a lot. Or maybe even, here's a big word, a soupçon of barbershop. How about that? Just enough to go, oh, I'm putting something in my beard to make it clean and make it happy and make it soft, but not like this is going to really stick with me all day. So give me a second here. Yep, nice and easy. The Julian base from 11 really is a nice slick one. Yes, yellow winter is I tell you, the pollen count yesterday was 3,000. Today was in the 1,000 range here in Atlanta. And if you're not from around Atlanta or you're not from the Southeast, we have this season called pollen, where a yellow cloud befalls the city. And the yellow cloud is pine pollen. It's pretty hardy, but the stuff that really gets your sinuses messed up, you can't see it. It's all the oak and all the other nonsense trees. But yeesh. So, fabulous. I do feel renewed. Not nude. Renewed. And, You know what I'm going to do, because I can. I've got the Stargazer aftershave balm, which should match nicely, because it's a nice, clean smell. Yep. And the Zagari Man products are wonderful for your skin. So, got that going for me. So, other than that, oh yeah, did you get a new car, Rick? Excellent. Did you get rid of the white truck, the big white truckster? We'll have to hear all about this. So, very good. While Rick tells us what he got, I will clean my brush. And by cleaning the brush, I am swirling it in the water in the sink. Ah, Matt's blue car. Yes, yes. I tell you, an interesting thing you can do is like clean the window of your car, take your hand, touch the glass, and then come back later, and you'll see your fingerprints. It's amazing. Toyota Highlander, excellent. The Highlander, there can be only one. What a tremendous vehicle. That's a great vehicle, right? All right, let me drain the sink here. La, 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 la. Very good. All right, well, very good. Well, we will be back Thursday, and we might do how to clean some stuff on Thursday. There you go, slurp. So be on the lookout for that, on how to take care of your toys, how to take care of your tools. You want to make sure that your razor does stay clean. You can see I'm getting a little bit of a little soap scum there, but we'll take care of that on Thursday. So very good indeed. All right. So with that, I will say thank you very much for being here, and thank you for helping me find my renewal for today, working into tomorrow. And hopefully we will be seeing you on Thursday. Right, gotcha. Anywho, I will say thank you very much again for being here. And hopefully you folks will have a great week, and we will see you very soon. So shave dabber, beard dabber, be your dabber best, as Brett is telling us. And we will see you very soon. All right? All right. Good night. Thank you, Michael.